गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत नः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्रयवतु गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्।
ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वप्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वप्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वप्रचोदयात्।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय। ॐ नमस्ते रुद्रमन्यव उतोत इषभे नमः। नमस्ते अस्तु धन्वने बाहुभ्यामुत ते नमः। यात इषुः शिवतमा शिवम् बभूव ते धनुः। शिवा शरव्यायात बतया नो रुद्रमृडया। याते रुद्रशिवा तनोरघोरा पापकाशिनी। तया नस्तनुभाषन्तमया गिरिशन्ताभिचाकशीः। यामिषुङ्गिरिशन्तहस्ते बिभर्ष्यस्तवे। शिवाङ्गिरित्रताङ्गुरुमाहि गुंसेः पुरुषम् जगत्। शिवेन वचसा ता गिरिशाच्छावदामसि। यथा नः सर्वमिज्जगदयक्ष्मगुम् सुमना असत्। तज्जवोचदधिभक्ता प्रथमो दैव्योऽभिषक्। अहेगिष्टसर्वाञ्जम् भजन् सर्वाश्च यातु धान्यः। असौ यस्ताम्रो अरुण उत बभ्रुः सुमङ्गलः। ये चेमागुम् रुद्रा अभितो दिक्षुष्यिताः सहस्रशो वैशागुम् हेड ईमहे। असौ यो वसर्पति नीलग्रीवो विलोहितः। उतैनम् गोपा अदृशन्नदृशन्नुदहार्यः उतैनम् विश्वा भूतानि सदृष्टो मृडयातिनः नमो अस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय मीढुषे अथो ये अस्य सत्तानो हन्तेभ्यो करम् नमः प्रमुञ्चधन्वनस्त्वमुभयोरात्रियोर्ज्याम् याश्च ते हस्त इषवः पदाता भगवो वप अवतत्यधनुस्त्वगुम् सहस्राक्षशतेषुधे निषेर्य शल्यानाम् मुखा शिवो नः सुमना भव विद्यन्धनुः कवर्धिनो विशल्यो बाणवागुम् उत अनेशन्नस्येषव आभुरस्य निषङ्गतिः याते हेतर्मेढुष्टमहस्ते बभूवते धनुः तयास्मानविश्वतस्त्वमयक्ष्मया परिभुजा नमस्ते अस्त्वायुधाय नातताय धृष्णवे उभाभ्यामुत ते नमो बाहुभ्याम् तव धन्वने परिते धन्वनो हेतिरस्मान् वृणक्तु विश्वतः अथो य इषुधिस्तवारे अस्मन्निधेहितम् नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिगाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः नमो हिरण्यबाहवे सेनान्ये दिशाम् च पतये नमो नमो वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यः पशूनाम् पतये नमो नमः सस्मिञ्जराय त्विषीमते पथीनाम् पतये नमो नमो बभ्रुषाय विव्याधिनेन्नानाम् पतये नमो नमो हरिकेशायोपभीतिने पुष्टानाम् पतये नमो नमो भवस्य हेत्यै जगताम् पतये नमो नमो रुद्राय तथा विने क्षेत्राणाम् पतये नमो नमः सूताय हन्त्याय वनानाम् पतये नमो नमो रोहिताय स्थपतये वृक्षाणाम् पतये नमो नमो मन्त्रिणे वाणिजाय कक्षाणाम् पतये नमो नमो भुवन्तये वारिवस्कृताय औषधीनाम् पतये नमो नम उच्चैर्घोषाय क्रन्दयते पत्तीनाम् पतये नमो नमः कृत्स्नभीताय धावते सत्त्वनाम् पतये नमः नमः सहमानाय निव्याधिन आव्याधिनीनाम् पतये नमो नमः ककुभाय निषङ्गिणे स्तेनानाम् पतये नमो नमो निषङ्गिण इषुधिमते तस्कराणाम् पतये नमो नमो वञ्चते परिवञ्चते स्तायोनाम् पतये नमो नमो निचेरवे परिचरायारण्यानाम् पतये नमो नमः सृगाविभ्यो जिघागुंसद्भ्यो मुष्णताम् पतये नमो नमोऽसि मद्भ्यो नक्तञ्चरद्भ्यः प्रकृन्तानाम् पतये नमो नम उष्णेषिणे गिरिचराय कुलुञ्चानाम् पतये नमो नम इषुमद्भ्यो दन्दाविभ्यश्च भो नमो नम आतन्दानेभ्यः प्रतिदधानेभ्यश्च वो नमो नम आयच्छद्भ्यो विसृजद्भ्यश्च वो नमो नमोऽस्यद्भ्यो विद्यद्भ्यश्च वो नमो नम आसीनेभ्यश्च यानेभ्यश्च वो नमः स्वपद्भ्यो जाग्रद्भ्यश्च वो नमस्तिष्ठद्भ्यो धावद्भ्यश्च वो नमः सभाभ्यः सभापतिभ्यश्च वो नमो अश्वेभ्योऽश्वपतिभ्यश्च वो नमः नम व्याधिनेभ्यो विविध्यन्तेभ्यश्च वो नम उगणाभ्यस्त्रगुंहतेभ्यश्च वो नमो गृत्सेभ्यो गृत्सपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो व्रातेभ्यो व्रातपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो गणेभ्यो गणपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो विरूपेभ्यो विश्वरूपेभ्यश्च वो नमो महत्यक्षल्लकेभ्यश्च वो नमो रथिभ्यो रथेभ्यश्च वो नमो रथेभ्यो रथपतिभ्यश्च वो नमः सेनाभ्यश्च नानिभ्यश्च वो नमः क्षत्रभ्यः सङ्ग्रहेतृभ्यश्च वो नमस्तक्षभ्यो रथकालेभ्यश्च वो नमः कुलालेभ्यः कर्मालेभ्यश्च वो नमः पुञ्जिष्टेभ्यो निषादेभ्यश्च वो नम इषुकृद्भ्यो धन्वकृद्भ्यश्च वो नमो मृगयभ्यश्वनिभ्यश्च वो नमश्वभ्यश्वपतिभ्यश्च वो नमः नमो भवाय च रुद्राय च नमः शर्वाय च पशुपतये च नमो नीलग्रीवाय च शितिकण्ठाय च नमः कपर्दिने च व्यक्तकेशाय च नमः सहस्राक्षाय च शतधन्वने च नमो गिरिशाय च शिबिविष्टाय च नमो मेढुष्टमाय जेषुमते च नमो ह्रस्ताय च वामनाय च नमो बृहते च वर्षेयसे च नमो वृद्धाय च संवृद्धने च नमो अग्र्याय च प्रथमाय च नम आशवे च गिराय च नमः शीघ्र्याय च शेभ्याय च नम ऊर्म्याय च वस्वन्याय च नमः स्रोतस्याय च द्वेप्याय च नमो ज्येष्ठाय च कनिष्ठाय च नमः पूर्वजाय च परजाय च नमो मध्यमाय च पगल्भाय च नमो जघन्याय च बुद्ध्रियाय च नमः सोऽभ्याय च प्रतिसर्याय च नमो याम्याय च क्षेम्याय च नम उर्वर्याय च खल्याय च नमः श्लोक्याय च वसान्याय च नमो वर्म्याय च कक्ष्याय च नमः श्रवाय च प्रतिश्रवाय च नम आशुषेणाय चाशुरथाय च नमः शूराय च वभिन्दते च नमो वर्मिणे च वरोधिने च नमो भिल्मिने च कवचिने च नमः श्रुताय च श्रुतसेनाय च नमो दुन्दुभ्याय च हनन्याय च नमो धृष्टवे च प्रमृषाय च नमो दूताय च प्रहिताय च नमो निषङ्गिणे चेषु धिमते च नमस्तीक्ष्णेषवे च युधिने च नमः स्वायुधाय च सुधन्वने च नमः श्रुत्याय च पथ्याय च नमः काट्याय च नीप्याय च नमः सोद्याय च सरस्याय च नमो ताद्याय च वैशन्ताय च नमः कोप्याय च भट्याय च नमो वर्ष्याय च वर्ष्याय च नमो मेघ्याय च विद्युत्याय च नम ईद्रियाय च तप्याय च नमो वात्याय च रेष्म्याय च नमो वास्तव्याय च वास्तुपाय च
ॐ हर 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 ॐ
नमः सोमाय च रुद्राय च नमः ताम्राय चारुणाय च नमः शङ्गाय च पशुपतये च नम उग्राय च भीमाय च नमो अग्रे वधाय च दूरे वधाय च नमो हन्त्रे च हनीयसे च नमो वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यो नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च नमस्तीर्थ्याय च गोल्याय च नमः पार्याय च वार्याय च नमः प्रतरणाय चोत्तरणाय च नम आतार्याय च लार्याय च नमः षष्ट्याय च फेन्याय च नमः सिगद्याय च प्रवाह्याय च नम इरण्याय च प्रपथ्याय च नमः किगुंशिलाय च क्षयणाय च नमः कपर्दिने च पुलस्तये च नमो गोष्ठ्याय च गृह्याय च नमस्तत्याय च गेह्याय च नमः काट्याय च गह्वरेष्ठाय च नमो हृदयाय च निवेष्ट्याय च नमः पागुंसव्याय च रजस्याय च नमः शुष्क्याय च हरित्याय च नमो लोप्याय चोलप्याय च नम ऊर्व्याय च सोर्म्याय च नमः पर्ण्याय च पर्णशत्याय च नमोपगुरमाणाय च विघ्नते च नम आक्षिदते च प्रक्षिदते च नमो वह्किरिकेभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यो नमो विक्षीणकेभ्यो नमो विचिन्वत्केभ्यो नम आनिर्हतेभ्यो नम आमीवत्केभ्यः द्रापे अन्धसस्पते दरिद्रम् नीललोहिता एषाम् पुरुषाणामेषाम् पशूनाम् माभेर्मा रोमो एषाम् किञ्चनाममत् याते रुद्रशिवा तनोः शिवा विश्वाह भेषजी शिवा रुद्रस्य भेषजी तया नो मृडजीवसे इमागुम् रुद्राय तवसे कभर्तिने क्षयद्वीराय प्रभरामहे मतिम् यथा नश्चमसद्विपदे चतुष्पदे विश्वम् पुष्टम् ग्रामे अस्मिन्ननातुरम् मृडानो रुद्रोतनो मयस्कृधि क्षयद्वीराय नमसा विधेवते यच्छञ्जयोश्च मनुरायजे पिता तदश्चावतव रुद्रप्रणीतौ मानो महान्तमुतमानो अर्भगम् मान उक्षन्तमुतमान उक्षितम् मानो वधेः पितरम् मोतमातरम् प्रियामानस्तनुवो रुद्ररेरिषः मानस्तोकेतनजे मान आयुषि मानो गोषु मानो अश्वेषु रीरिषः वीरान्मानो रुद्रभामितो वधेर्हविष्मन्तो नमसा विधेमते हारात्ते गोघ्न उत पूरुषघ्ने क्षयद्वीराय सुम्नमस्मेते अस्तु रक्षा च नो अधि च देव ब्रोह्यथा च नः शर्म यच्छद्विबर्हाः त्वहि श्रुतम् गर्तसदञ्युवानम् मृगन्न भीममुपहत्नुमुग्रम् मृडाचरित्रे रुद्रस्तवानो अन्यन्ते अस्मन्निवपन्तु सेनाः परिणो रुद्रस्य हेतुर्मृणक्त्वपरित्येषस्य दुर्मतिरघायोः अवस्थिरा भगवद्भ्यस्तनुष्वमेढ्वस्तोकायतनयाय मृडय मेढुष्टमशिवतमशिवो नः सुमना भव परमे वृक्ष आयुधम् निधाय कृत्तिम् वसान आचर पिनाकम् बिभ्रदागहि विकिरित विलोहित नमस्ते अस्तु भगवः यास्ते सहस्रगुम् हेतयोऽन्यमस्मन्निवपन्तु ताः सहस्राणि सहस्रधा बाहुवोस्तव हेतयः तासामीशानो भगवः पराचीनामुखाग्रधि सहस्राणि सहस्रशो ये रुद्रा अधिभूम्याम् तेषागुम् सहस्रयोजने बधन्नानि तन्मसि अस्मिन्महत्यण्डवेऽन्तरिक्षे भवाधि नीलग्रीवाश्चितिकण्ठाः शर्वा अधः क्षमाचराः नीलग्रीवाश्चितिकण्ठादिवगुम् रुद्रा उपश्रिताः ये वृक्षेषु सस्पिञ्जरा नीलग्रीवा विलोहिताः ये भूतानामधिपतयो विशिखासः कपर्दिनः ये अन्नेषु विविध्यन्ति पात्रेषु पिबतो जनान् ये पथाम्बधिरक्षय ऐलभृदायव्युधः ये तीर्थानि प्रचरन्ति सृकावन्तो निषङ्गिणः य एतावन्तश्च भूयागुंसश्च दिशो रुद्रावितस्थिरे तेषागुम् सहस्रयोजने बधन्नानि तन्मसि नमो रुद्रेभ्यो ये पृथिव्याम् येऽन्तरिक्षे ये दिवि येषामन्नम् वातो भर्षमिषभस्तेभ्यो 10 प्राचीर्दश दक्षिणादश प्रतीचीर्दशोदीचीर्दशोर्ध्वास्तेभ्यो नमस्ते नो मृडयन्तु तेजम् विष्णो यश्च नो द्वेष्टितम् भोजम्भे दधामि ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिम् पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीरमामृतात् यो रुद्रो अग्नौ यो अप्सु य ओषधीषु यो रुद्रो विश्वा भुवना विवेश तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु ये ते सहस्रमयुतम् पाशामृत्योमत्याय हन्तवे तान् यज्ञस्य मायया सर्वानवयजामहे मृत्यवे स्वाहा मृत्यवे स्वाहा प्राणानाम् ग्रन्थिरसि रुद्रो मा विशान्तकः तेनान्नेनाप्यायस्व
नमो रुद्राय विष्णवे मृत्युर्मे पाहि
तमुष्टुः यस्मिषुः सुधन्धायो विश्वस्य क्षयति भेषजस्य यक्ष्वामहेसौ मनसाय रुद्रम् नमोभिर्देवमसुरन्दुवस्य अयम् मे हस्तो भगवानयम् मे भगवत्तरः अयम् मे विश्वभेषजो जगम् शिवाभिमर्शनः ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः।
ॐ श्री भगवान् सत्य साई बाबाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सत्य स्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सत्य धर्मपरायणाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई वरदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सत्पुरुषाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सत्यगुणात्मने नमः। ॐ श्री साई साधुवर्धनाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई साधुजनपोषणाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वज्ञाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वजनप्रियाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वशक्तिमूर्तये नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वसंग परित्यागिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वान्तर्यामिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई महिमात्मने नमः। ॐ श्री साई महेश्वर स्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई प्रतिग्रामोद्भवाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई प्रतिक्षेत्र निवासिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई यशक्काय शिरडिवासिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई जोड़ी आदिपल्ली सोमप्पाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भारद्वाज ऋषिगोत्राय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तवत्सलाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई अपान्तरात्मने नमः। ॐ श्री साई अवतारमूर्तये नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वभयनिवारिणे नमः। ॐ श्री साई आपस्तम्भसूत्राय नमः। ॐ श्री साई अभयप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई रत्नाकरवंशोद्भवाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई शिरडी साई अभेदशक्त्यावताराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई शंकराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई शिरडी साई मूर्तये नमः। ॐ श्री साई द्वारकामाई वासिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई चित्रावती तटपुट्टपर्ति विहारिणे नमः। ॐ श्री साई शक्तिप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वहृद्वासिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वपुण्यफलप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वपापक्षयकराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वरोगनिवारिणे नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वबाधहराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई अनन्तनुतकर्तिणे नमः। ॐ श्री साई आदिपुरुषाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई आदिशक्तये नमः। ॐ श्री साई अपरूपशक्तिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई अव्यक्तरूपाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई कामक्रोधध्वंसिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई कनकाम्बरधारिणे नमः। ॐ श्री साई अद्भुतचर्याय नमः। ॐ श्री साई आपद्बान्धवाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई प्रेमात्मने नमः। ॐ श्री साई प्रेममूर्तये नमः। ॐ श्री साई प्रेमप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई प्रियाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तप्रियाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तमन्दाराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तजनहृदयविहाराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तजनहृदयालयाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तपराधीनाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तिज्ञानप्रदीपाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तिज्ञानप्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सुज्ञान मार्गदर्शकाय नमः। ओम श्री साई ज्ञान स्वरूपाय नमः। ओम श्री साई गीता बोधकाय नमः। ओम श्री साई ज्ञान सिद्धिदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सुंदर रूपाय नमः। ओम श्री साई पुण्य पुरुषाय नमः। ओम श्री साई पुण्य फलप्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः। ओम श्री साई पुराण पुरुषाय नमः। ओम श्री साई अतीताय नमः। ओम श्री साई कालातीताय नमः। ओम श्री साई सिद्धिरूपाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सिद्ध संकल्पाय नमः। ओम श्री साई आरोग्यप्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई अन्नवस्त्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई संसार दुःख क्षयकराय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वाभीष्टप्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई कल्याण गुणाय नमः। ओम श्री साई कर्मध्वंसिने नमः। ओम श्री साई साधुमानस शोभिताय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वमत सम्मताय नमः। ओम श्री साई साधुमानस परिशोधकाय नमः। ओम श्री साई साधकानुग्रह वटवृक्ष प्रतिष्ठापकाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सकल संशय हराय नमः। ओम श्री साई सकल तत्व बोधकाय नमः। ओम श्री साई योगीश्वराय नमः। ओम श्री साई योगींद्र वंदिताय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वमंगलकराय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वसिद्धिप्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई आपन्निवारिणे नमः। ओम श्री साई आर्तिहराय नमः। ओम श्री साई शांतमूर्तये नमः। ओम श्री साई सुलभ प्रसन्नाय नमः। ओम श्री साई भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबाय नमः।
ओम शांति शांति शांति। विघ्नेश्वरा गणनाथ गजानना विघ्नेश्वरा गणनाथ गजानना पार्वती नंदन शुभानना पार्वती नंदन शुभानना मंगलमूर्ति श्री गणनाथा मंगलमूर्ति श्री गणनाथा जय गणनाथा श्री गणनाथा जय गणनाथा श्री गणनाथा जय गणनाथा श्री गणनाथा जय गणनाथा श्री गणनाथा अष्टविनायक शुभानना सिद्धिविनायक शुभानना विघ्नेश्वरा गणनाथ गजानना पार्वती नंदन शुभानना मंगलमूर्ति श्री गणनाथा जय गणनाथा श्री गणनाथा जय गणनाथा श्री गणनाथा अष्टविनायक शुभानना सिद्धिविनायक शुभानना विघ्नेश्वरा गणनाथ गजानना
श्री गुरु प्रतिवासा श्री गुरु प्रतिवासा श्री गुरु प्रतिवासा श्री गुरु प्रतिवासा साई ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेशा साई ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेशा साई ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेशा साई ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेशा श्री गुरु प्रतिवासा श्री गुरु प्रतिवासा अल्लाह भी तुम हो मौला भी तुम हो अल्लाह भी तुम हो मौला भी तुम हो अल्लाह भी तुम हो मौला भी तुम हो अल्लाह भी प्रतिवासा।
जय जगजननी मा जय जगजननी मा जय मा जय मा जय मा साई परमेश्वरी शिव शंकरी साई परमेश्वरी साई शिव शंकरी साई परमेश्वरी शिव शंकरी साई परमेश्वरी अम्बे भवानी मां जय अम्बे भवानी मां जय अम्बे भवानी मां जय भवानी मां जय जगजननी शंकरी साई परमेश्वरी शिव शंकरी साई परमेश्वरी अम्बे भवानी मां जय अम्बे भवानी मां जय जय जगजननी
Hare
साई राम साई श्याम मेरे साई राम।
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 मेरे साई मेरे बाबा मेरे प्राणनाथ राम।
साई मेरे बाबा मेरे प्राणनाथ राम।
मेरे साई मेरे बाबा मेरे प्राणनाथ राम।
साई मेरे बाबा मेरे प्राणनाथ राम।
साई राम साई श्याम मेरे साई राम।
साई राम साई श्याम मेरे साई राम।
तेरे द्वार पे मैं आऊं मुझे शांति दो भगवान।
तेरे द्वार पे मैं आऊं मुझे शांति दो भगवान।
तेरे द्वार पे मैं आऊं मुझे शांति दो भगवान।
पे मैं आऊं मुझे शांति दो भगवान।
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 मेरे जीवन में साथ रहो साईनाथ है।
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 साई राम साई श्याम मेरे साई राम।
साई राम साई श्याम मेरे साई राम।
मेरे साई मेरे बाबा मेरे प्राणनाथ राम।
साई मेरे बाबा मेरे प्राणनाथ राम।
साई राम साई श्याम मेरे साई राम।
साई राम साई श्याम मेरे साई राम।
तेरे द्वार पे मैं आऊं मुझे शांति दो भगवान।
मुझे शांति दो भगवान।
मुझे शांति दो भगवान।
मुझे शांति दो भगवान।
हे रामदूता हे राम भक्ता हे रामदासा नमो नमो हे रामदूता हे राम भक्ता हे रामदासा नमो नमो हे रामदूता हे राम भक्ता हे रामदासा नमो नमो सीता माता शोक विनाशा सीता माता शोक विनाशा अनाथ नाथ नमो नमो अनाथ नाथ नमो नमो मारुतिराया महानुभावा मारुतिराया महानुभावा बलवन्ता नमो नमो वीराञ्जनेया नमो नमो हे रामदूता हे रामभक्ता हे रामदासा नमो नमो सीता माता शोकविनाशा अनाथनाथ नमो नमो मारुतिराया महानुभावा मारुतिराया महानुभावा अतिबलवन्ता नमो नमो वीराञ्जनेया नमो नमो हे रामदूता हे रामभक्ता हे रामदासा नमो नमो ईश्वराम्बा प्रियनन्दना ईश्वराम्बा प्रियनन्दना साई जय जगवन्दना साई जय जगवन्दना ईश्वराम्बा प्रियनन्दना रत्नाकर कुलभूषणा रत्नाकर कुलभूषणा राजीवनयना नारायणा राजीवनयना नारायणा नारायणा हरि नारायणा नारायणा साई नारायणा नारायणा साई नारायणा ईश्वराम्बा प्रियनन्दना साई जय जगवन्दना साई जय जगवन्दना ईश्वराम्बा प्रियनन्दना रत्नाकर कुलभूषणा राजीवनयना नारायणा नारायणा हरि नारायणा नारायणा साई नारायणा नारायणा साई नारायणा नारायणा हरि नारायणा नारायणा हरि नारायणा नारायणा हरि नारायणा नारायणा साई नारायणा नारायणा साई नारायणा ईश्वराम्बा प्रियनन्दना साईनाथ भगवान साईनाथ भगवान
साईनाथ भगवान साईनाथ भगवान
साईनाथ भगवान साईनाथ भगवान
साईनाथ भगवान साईनाथ भगवान
सत्यं शिवं सुन्दरं साईनाथ भगवान
सत्यं शिवं सुन्दरं साईनाथ भगवान
सत्यं शिवं सुन्दरं साईनाथ भगवान साईनाथ भगवान
साईनाथ भगवान साईनाथ भगवान
सत्यं शिवं सुन्दरं साईनाथ भगवान
सत्यं शिवं सुन्दरं साईनाथ भगवान
साईनाथ भगवान साईनाथ भगवान
साईनाथ भगवान साईनाथ भगवान
बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि
बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि
धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि
धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि
सङ्घं शरणं गच्छामि
संघं शरणं गच्छामि
सत्यसाईश शरणं गच्छामि
सत्यसाईश शरणं गच्छामि
सत्यसाईश शरणं गच्छामि
सत्यसाईश शरणं गच्छामि
साईनाथ भगवान साईनाथ भगवान
Love is my form, truth is my breath, bliss is my food. Love is my form, truth is my breath, bliss is my food. My life is my message, expansion is my life. My life is my message. My life is my message, expansion is my life. No season for love, no reason for love, no birth, no death. प्रेम सत्य आनंद शांति सत्य आनंद प्रेम सत्य आनंद शांति धर्म आनंद शिरडी साई पति बाबा जय जय शिरडी साई पति साई प्रेम साई जय जय Love is my form, truth is my breath, peace is my food. Love is my form, truth is my breath, peace is my food. Love is my form, truth is my breath, peace is my food. Love is my form, truth is my breath, bliss is my food.
Elders, brothers and sisters, Om Shri Sai Ram. On the auspicious occasion of Sri Sathya Sai Aradhana Mahotsavam, we offer our prayers of gratitude to Swami for the constant love, guidance and blessings which he showers upon us. Prayer is our direct line to Swami. On the subject of prayer, Swami has said, "With prayer to God, you can achieve anything in life. I want you to pray. I am always with you, in you, above you, and around you. Make efforts to instill such faith and devotion in your fellow human beings. That will make me very happy. Happiness lies in union with God. Hence, contemplate on God incessantly. Never give scope to anxiety or worry." This year, we find ourselves socially distancing and coming together to express our love and gratitude for Swami through the medium of technology rather than in our Sai centres and with our Sai groups. The world around us is in lockdown and full of anxiety and worry due to the COVID-19 pandemic. At a time such as this, why is collective prayer so important? In Brahma Vahini, Swami explains, "If all humanity prays at one time for unrest, injustice, disorder and falsehood to be transformed into peace, truth, love and mutual service, things will certainly become better. There is no other way out. Worrying is fruitless. This is no occasion for despair. It is against the essential nature of people to plead weakness and want of strength. Therefore, giving up the search for other means, people must try prayer, service to others, and mutual love and respect. They should delay no longer. They will soon acquire contentment and joy." Swami assures us that with prayer to God, we can achieve anything in life. So dear elders, brothers and sisters, let us unite and join in prayer for the welfare of all. Jai Sai Ram.
I offer my humble pranams at the lotus feet of Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba. Respected elders, brothers and sisters, Om Shri Sai Ram. On this auspicious day of Satya Sai Aradhana Mahotsavam, offering of love and adoration to our beloved Bhagwan, I am honored and delighted to introduce wonderful speaker. He is no stranger to us. He grew up as a Bal Vikas student and joined Swami's institute in 1999. Yes, brothers and sisters, he gained his BSc in mathematics at the Brindavan campus. On completion, he came to United Kingdom and achieved his MSc and PhD mathematical finance and now works in City of London. He is National Spiritual Coordinator at Satya Sai Organization, United Kingdom. Brothers and sisters, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome Dr. Anant Ventakaramnam. I fondly call him Brother Anand. Jai Sai Ram.
I offer my most humble and loving pranams at Bhagwan's lotus feet. Respected elders, brothers and sisters, Sai Ram to all of you. I hope you're all keeping well and staying safe, more importantly, staying healthy during these challenging times. At the outset, I would like to thank all of you for giving me an opportunity to talk on Swami's Aradhana Day. And as I was thinking about which topic to talk about, I was just listening to Auntie Geeta Mohan Ram, speak to us over the last 3 weekends about Swami's Ashtotra Namavali. And I thought perhaps I could also continue talking about some of those Namavalis, although I may not be able to do as much justice to the topic as she did. But I thought I'll probably make an attempt. And in fact, the reason why I was thinking of doing that was because I was reminded of an episode that a friend of mine, my classmate at Brindavan, was narrating me on Ashtotram itself. That kind of brought out a couple of very beautiful aspects of Swami. One is the compassionate nature of our Lord, which goes by Karunakaraya Namaha in the Ashtotra Namavali. And the other one is Sulabha Prasannaya Namaha, which is the last but one line in the 108 names, which basically means one who is very easy to please. So I was just thinking about this episode of my friend, and these two names came to my mind, and I thought perhaps that's a good place for me to start my talk today. And what basically happened was my friend with whom I studied, he actually had the good fortune of doing his primary school in Swami's presence as well. And when he was around 8 or 9 years old, there was a Ashtotram competition in the primary school. So he was one of the boys competing, and many other boys had gone to the stage, finished their turns, and he went onto the stage and he started reciting Swami's Ashtotram. And remember, this was a boy who was about 8 or 9 years old, in his 3rd or 4th grade, basically. And he went there, stood in front of everyone in the auditorium, started reciting Swami's names. And when he got to about the 8th or 10th name, he literally got stuck, and he didn't know what was coming next. And he was standing there in front of the mic, in front of a very large audience, with his eyes closed, praying to Swami. And he was telling me how he could hear all his teachers in the background saying, "Hey, come on, Prabhu, do it, go on, this is the next one," and so on. They were trying to prod him. But what happened was this boy was intensely praying to Swami, with his eyes closed, thinking what the next divine name would be. And lo and behold, Swami appeared in front of him in the auditorium. Of course, no one else could see him. Swami appeared in front of him. He literally had a scroll rolled out in front of his eyes and told him, "Read." And from then on, from the 10th or the 11th name onwards, all the way to 108th name, this boy, my friend, literally just read out all of his divine names. And when Auntie was talking about the various names, and when she was referring to Ashtotram as such, this was the first incident that came to my mind. And it's quite beautiful because it shows two things. Of course, Swami's omnipresence and omnipotence clearly comes out of this episode. But the most interesting thing was that Swami came to the rescue of an 8 or a 9-year-old boy. When this boy prayed with all that innocence, Swami basically appeared in front of him and saved him. And in fact, that's basically what Auntie Geeta was talking about last weekend, which is the Asahaya Namaha, which means one who helps the helpless. So here is this boy who was standing helplessly praying to Swami, and Swami didn't discriminate whether he was an adult, whether he was a teenager or a small boy. And although he was still in Puttaparthi, he was still away from the physical presence of Swami. And it literally took Swami a prayer from this innocent boy's heart to make him appear in front of him and help him with the remaining part of that Ashtotram competition. So that's one episode that came to my mind. But when we speak about Swami's compassion, his infinite compassion, in fact, there was another episode that came to my mind again during my days in Vrindavan. There's this boy whose mother was taken ill. She was admitted in the intensive care unit. She was quite seriously ill in Bombay, and this boy was in Vrindavan, which is near Bangalore. And the holidays had just begun, and a lot of boys had gone back to their homes, but quite a few of us were staying back, and this boy in particular wanted to take Swami's permission before he left Vrindavan back and headed back to his home. So he was basically waiting to get Swami's permission, and every day when Swami comes out for darshan, he would look here and there, but when Swami wants to ignore any of us, he can actually look to our left, to our right, to the top and to the bottom, and even look through us. But if he wants to ignore, he would ignore. So he was playing this game with this boy, and every day he would try and try and give a letter or get up and talk to Swami, Swami would just continue to ignore him. And on one hand, his mother was taken ill. He wanted to go and be with her and see her. But on the other hand, he couldn't leave Vrindavan because he couldn't get Swami's permission to physically leave the place. So his attempts were seemingly going in vain. And on one fine morning, during darshan, Swami went to him and said, "Go." This boy is completely elated, and he thought, "Oh, Swami has given me the permission." So immediately after darshan, he went back to where he was staying, packed up his bags, and when he was about to leave, there was one of elderly devotees of Swami came running to him and said, "Hey, what are you doing? Swami has called you." And it turned out that when Swami said go, he actually meant go to the interview room, to try Vrindavan, and not to go home. And this boy came running back to the ashram, to the mandir. And on one side, of course, with a heavy heart, that he was disappointed that when Swami said go, he actually didn't mean go back home, but actually go to the mandir. But on the other side, he was also happy that Swami has called him. So he came running. I still remember the sight of him running back into the ashram and going straight into Thrai Vrindavan. And what happened was very, very beautiful and very, very touching. And Swami called him and told him, "Hey, fool, Dunnabota," as he says, when I said go, I meant go to the interview and not go home. And when he was telling Swami, "My mother is not feeling well," of course, Swami knew everything. Swami materialized Vibhuti for him, put it in a small piece of paper, packed, and gave it to him, and said, "Now you go and give it to your mother." And it didn't end there. In fact, what Swami had done in the meantime was to get a flight ticket booked for him from Bangalore to Bombay, and also arrange a taxi, a car, for him to be taken to the airport in Bangalore. And that's the extent to which Swami goes, and his compassion is immeasurable. And it is to each one of us in the same quantity. Swami does not discriminate who is who, whether it's a small boy or whether it's a president or a prime minister of a country. And in fact, I'm sure all of us would have seen the sight of various eminent people, including the prime ministers or ministers, coming and waiting for Swami's darshan. And Swami decides to speak, and he's the one who decides whether to speak to an individual or not. And Swami treats all of us in the same way. It doesn't matter the religion, the caste, the creed, where we are from, how much wealth each one of us has. It just doesn't matter. And these two episodes goes to show how Swami showered his love and compassion on a couple of students back in the days. But now, when you fast forward, a question might arise in all of our heads. Yes, that was back then. That was when those boys were studying in Swami's school and colleges. But how about now? Swami is not physically around. Will he do the same? And of course, I don't have to tell this to all of us. We all know Swami's omnipresence and omnipotence, and he was just not restricted to that 5'4" body of his. Swami is beyond the body, beyond place, and he can do whatever he wants, and his miracles are, in most cases, unbelievable. So there was an episode that happened to me a few years ago while I was working here in London, and I was going through a fairly difficult phase in my work, and I was thinking of leaving my job and looking for another job, but I didn't want to do it without getting Swami's permission. And this was in 2012. Easily a year after Swami had left his physical form, and I was constantly praying to him. I was hoping that he would come in my dream and say something, or at least let me know what to do somehow. And I was getting more and more desperate. But there was one thing that I didn't want to do. I didn't want to start looking for another job without Swami indicating appropriately. So I was praying every day, and slowly, as you all can relate to it. The frustration was building up slowly. On one side, the work was getting really hectic, and on the other side, I couldn't leave because I wanted Swami to indicate. So on one fine evening, I finished my work. I was walking back and constantly praying and talking to Swami. Swami, please tell me, what should I do? What should I do? And that was the question running in my head. And constantly I was addressing that to Swami. And as I was walking back towards the station, on the pavement, it had just started drizzling. It was dusky hours. It had started drizzling. I still remember the place, the occasion very vividly. So I was just walking by, putting my head down, looking on the footpath, and just walking towards the station. And all of a sudden, between my legs, I saw a business card. It was about this big, just literally like a business card lying on the floor. And something told me, pick it up. And remember, I was asking this question, what should I do? What should I do, Swami? And it said, pick it up. And literally, for some reason, it was a very crowded footpath. And I'm sure none of us would do this, walking on the street, you see a small piece of card lying on the floor, particularly when it's starting to drizzle. And something told me, and I picked it up and I turned to the other side. On the side that was facing me was just blank. It was just a white piece of paper or a small card. So I picked it up and I turned it around. And believe me, brothers and sisters, what was written on the other side was just literally 4 big letters. It just said wait. It said WAIT. And that was a clear enough message for me from Swami. It just went on to show Swami's infinite compassion, that all it takes, I was telling about the Karunakaraya Namaha and Sulabha Prasannaya Namaha in his Ashtotra Mavalis. It just goes on to show that it just requires us to pray to him, and he is so easily pleased that with his infinite compassion, he comes to our rescue each and every occasion. So that was one instance that I wanted to narrate, that shows that Swami is just not restricted to that body, and he is here with us everywhere in each of our homes and in our hearts. And all it takes us is to just close our eyes and think of Swami, and he will be sitting there waiting for us. When we take our mind away from him and think about other things, yes, we don't see his presence, but the moment we close our eyes and just think of him, he is there. In fact, that is basically what Swami was telling a bunch of boys when they were leaving the portals of Puttaparthi after their studies. One of the boys nicely asked Swami, Swami was actually telling them that when you go every morning before work, make sure you go in front of my picture or the chair, do namaskar, pranams, and then leave your homes. And then one of the boys cheekily asked Swami, if we do namaskaram, if we offer prostrations in front of your picture or your chair, how do we know that you are there? That is a very, very nice and very pertinent question. And Swami very simply told, if you believe that I am there, if you have that faith that I am there, then I will be there. But if you doubt, even if there is a simple, a doubt for even for a single moment, then Swami is not there. The moment we have complete faith and we believe that Swami is there, and we are offering our namaskaras to Swami himself, then he is there accepting everything that we offer. So that was a very beautiful episode that or incident that I always tend to remember, because the moment we think Swami is there, he is there. And I'm sure you would have all watched this video of one of these very old videos where Kasturi Garu is talking, and there's footage of Puttaparthi from 1960s and 70s. And in that, Swami clearly says how he's basically a reflection of each one of us. And he says, if you say yes, then I will respond yes, yes, yes. And if you say no, then my response will also be no, no, no. And it's very, very simple in a sense of the way Swami has laid out this I would say, great truth in front of us, and also blessed us with an opportunity for us to be able to know his form and have a name associated to the form and call him whenever we want, and also make an effort to constantly think of him through our days. That was one thing that I wanted to narrate, and there was another episode where one of the boys asked Swami. Again, I thought it was a very cheeky question. He asked Swami, what is the fastest and easiest way to come closer to you? When the moment this boy asked Swami, our ears were all wide open to say, what is this magical mantra or the technique that Swami is going to tell us, the fastest and the easiest way to get closer to him. And Swami beautifully, in his own inimitable manner, mentioned that, Bangaru, I don't have to, you don't have to come closer to me, but I will come closer to you. And that is also very pertinent in the times that we are living, particularly when all of us are locked in our homes, not able to go out much, that Swami is always with us. We don't have to worry about going to Puttaparthi or anywhere to see him, because he is there in our homes with us day in and day out. It's just for us to have faith and acknowledge that, and Swami will clearly make his presence known to all of us. And there's one more, I would say, a funny episode that happened. This was around 2007 and 8 when I was in Puttaparthi for the alumni meet on 1st of Jan. And so basically I was telling one of my classmates, we were all waiting for Swami to come out for darshan, and we were just catching up on various things, and I was basically telling him my experience. So I used to teach when I was doing my PhD back in the days, and during then I was just telling him my experience of how I would deal with my students in the class, and how at times when students keep asking questions again and again, I'll get irritated at times. I was giving an example where when I'm in the class teaching something, and if a student asks a question, I would actually feel quite delighted that people are responding, people are paying attention, and I would quite enthusiastically answer those questions. But if the same person asked the same question again for the second time, then I would be a bit doubtful of maybe I didn't convey things properly, or maybe there's a chance that he or she didn't understand properly, so I would repeat it again. But if the same person asked the same question for the third time, then I'd slowly start getting impatient, and I'd wonder what to do, and I'd probably want that student to say, hey, you've asked this 3 times, I've already explained it once, so this is the last time I'm going to explain it to you. And if the same person asked the same question for the 4th time, I was just telling him that my fuse would blow off, and I would basically ask this person, are you a fool? And I would become so impatient, and I would just ask him. So this was basically what I was saying. I would say, are you a fool? Are you a fool is what I would ask. But I was just telling how Swami, on the other hand, he's been giving discourses for over 70 years, 75 years, and he's been telling all of us, his devotees and his children, what to do, what not to do. And I was just telling my friend that there would be many times when Swami would talk to us and give a discourse on why we should not have bodily attachment, or why God is more important than wealth. So if we want to ask for anything, we should ask for Swami himself, and not any wealth or any small petty things. Or he would have just spoken about us not being the body and not the mind, but the Atman really. So those kind of concepts, and Swami would have just spoken a lot. And someone like me would be sitting there, and as Swami passes by, I would just get up and say, Swami, my leg is hurting. Or someone else would say, Swami, I need money, or I need to pass my exams, and so on. But not even once had Swami basically said, hey, what are you talking? I just gave a 1-hour discourse on why Swami is more important, and why we are not this body, and all that. Can you not even give it some time and imbibe it before asking the same petty questions again and again. And Swami has never frowned even once. He's always, with a smile, blessed each and every one, irrespective of what has happened in the past, irrespective of what is going to happen in the future. He's always blessed his devotees and his children in the same way. And that goes to show his compassion of how he doesn't necessarily reprimand any of his devotees or children for not doing what he says. He consistently keeps repeating the same thing again and again, tirelessly, irrespective of how many times any of us fail to imbibe or practice those. He's just been so patient and infinitely compassionate on that side of things. But now, so on that day, when I was just narrating all these things, telling how impatient I would be, but how compassionate the Lord is, that He's being so patient with each one of us to hold our hands and make us evolve in that spiritual journey. So as soon as I finished talking about this, Swami came out for darshan, and then he passed by. He went to the to the stage, and of course there were a couple of talks, and Swami started giving his discourse. But interestingly, at the end of the discourse, you might be able to see this discourse. I think this was Jan 1st to 2nd, 2008. At the end of the discourse, Swami, interestingly, this was the first time I was seeing him do that. Swami paused for a few seconds, and then he looked at everyone assembled in the Kulwant hall and asked, "Do you have any questions?" And then, of course, there were thousands of people seated on the Kulwant hall, and no one opened their mouth. And Swami basically looked at all of us and said, "If you still have questions, then you're a fool, fool, fool." He basically used those words that we used literally an hour and a half ago. And it made us feel as though Swami was the third person sitting with us, listening to us, and being a part of the conversation. And in fact, he is doing that even today, as all of us sit down, think of him on this holy occasion, and contemplate on him. He is sitting with all of us, holding our hands, listening to our prayers, and immensely blessing all of us. And there are just a couple of quick things that I wanted to touch upon before concluding today's talk. One thing is that, I recently heard that some of our own brothers have been infected with COVID-19 or the coronavirus recently. And in each of those cases, Swami has clearly shown his presence and how, unfortunately, I haven't got the permission to narrate it today, but hopefully at some point I'll be able to get it and then narrate it. So it's two of our brothers who got it, and clearly there are enough number of signs to show how Swami has protected them, how Swami has actually brought them back from that illness. And those are very wonderful, very thrilling experiences. In fact, one of them was so close to a point where the nurses were going to turn off his ventilators, but he was just narrating how Swami literally saved him. So, let us not forget that Swami is always there with us, and he's also there during these difficult moments, and he will take care of all of us. And finally, I just wanted to mention one thing that Swami mentioned in 2011, in Jan 2011. So a few of us were assembled for the alumni meet again, and we were all sitting in the mandir, and Swami gave darshan, and he came around, and he mentioned very, very simple but very profound words then. He started off saying, keep coming, have faith, keep coming. And then this was basically in English, and then he switched to Telugu, and he started telling that in the coming years, there'll be many things that will happen. Do not get distracted by any of those. Keep coming. And brothers and sisters, let us not forget that when Swami says keep coming, it doesn't have to be necessarily physically going to Bharti. Let us remember that we can bring Swami to our homes, we can bring Swami to our hearts, and we can also enjoy his presence from wherever we are. And that is based on the assurance he gave that he will come near to us, and we don't have to make an effort to go near to him. And as he always has been saying, that if we take one step towards him, he will take 100 steps. And I'm sure all of us would have innumerable number of experiences to sort of back that saying. And I'm sure each one of us will have experienced Swami in our own ways. And it is these moments and experiences that we would want to cherish. And it is these experiences for us which is still propelling us in this life. And with those words, I'll just conclude by making a prayer that Swami grants us, through his infinite compassion, grants us all that devotion and faith, so that he takes us closer to him. Sai Ram, all of you.
ॐ जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्त जना संरक्षक भक्त जना संरक्षक पति महेश्वरा ॐ जय जगदीश हरे शिवगणा श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपति स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपते आश्रित कल्पलतिका आश्रित कल्पलतिका आपदानम ॐ जय जगदीश हरे माता पिता गुरुदैवमु मरियन्तयु नीवे स्वामी मरियन्तयु नीवे नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथा नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथा नागेन्द्राशयना ॐ जय जगदीश हरे ओंकार रूप ओजस्वी साई महादेवा सत्य साई महादेवा मंगल आरती अंधुको मंगल आरती अंधुको मंदर गिरिधारी ॐ जय जगदीश हरे नारायण नारायण ॐ सत्य नारायण 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 सत्य नारायण नारायण सत्य नारायण नारायण ॐ जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण सत्य नारायण 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 सत्य नारायण नारायण सत्य नारायण नारायण ॐ जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण सत्य नारायण 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 सत्य नारायण नारायण सत्य नारायण नारायण जय सद्गुरुदेवा शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय.
We offer our gratitude to Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba for bestowing us with an inspiring talk by Brother Anand. Thank you, Brother Anand, for a wonderful talk. Our gratitude to Region 2 Spiritual Coordinator Sister Dushi and team for this wonderful program. Please join us on Sunday at 11:30 a.m. at our regional online bhajans. As Baba says, why fear when I'm here? Till then, keep safe and keep well. Jai Sai Ram.